Hello, Hector. Um, so this is just a video to kind of explain something. So I just wanted to tell you that my boss said he's going to start enforcing this new thing starting January of 2020 that if you want vacation, you have to have someone to cover your shift. And I've told people about it, and they're not happy about it. And I even had, or someone said, you know what, if that does happen, I'm definitely going to be looking for somewhere else to work. And I even said that I'm going to try to do that as well. And I may even take a low paying job, or of my career field, and just have it where I'm not being paid $23. And instead, I'll have to take, I'm not going to take friggin' 12, let's just be honest. But if it's 18 or something like that, or higher, fine, but I'm not going lower than 18. And I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to have that kind of bullcrap happen. And yeah, so I'm in my bed, by the way. I'm just quickly making this video before I go to bed because I found out Tuesday about this bullshit, and yeah, not too thrilled about that, but I'm just done because I'm just, the more bullshit he puts on top, it's like and he said that, okay, so it opens from 9 in the morning and ends at 10 at night, okay? Every day, 7 days a week, okay? And, you know, what happens is, he said he's only having it where people work from 9 to 3:30 or from 3:30 to 10 kind of thing. And that's where it will start, and where it ends kind of depends on certain things, but whatever. But it has to start at least from 9 or 3:30. And so pretty much any people are only allowed to pretty much work 6-hour shifts. And that is just a bunch of horseshit because he doesn't have a whole bunch of people in the morning on some days. So he could add people in the morning. But he won't do that because he even told this girl, "Oh, you don't have a seniority and you're, you know, you don't get to have a say or anything like that because pretty much like you're on the low end of the spectrum." He said something like on that kind of like meaning. And he pretty much told her like, you're not you're not a senior therapist in my establishment, so I don't care to help you with a schedule that would work best for you. Um, but yeah, so that's one thing. Um, the other is he has a where he will schedule an appointment at the end of your shift and at the beginning of your shift and then fill in the middle. Um, and he'll do that majority of the time. And he tells the receptionist to do it like that. So you're stuck being in a shift where you may just have one person at the end of your shift and nobody for the other like 5 hours. And it's bullshit. Like today, I had nobody until 7 o'clock. And I work from 3:30 to 9:45, and I'm including turnover time, which is 15 minutes. But pretty much 3:30 to 9:30. So I work 6 hours and 15 minutes, okay? 4 times a week. I work 25 hours in a week. And I had nobody from 3:30 until 7 o'clock. And it was a couples massage, and then for 15 minutes I didn't have anything, and then I had an hour massage. So I only had worked 2 hours worth in my 6 hour day. And the day before that, I had an hour massage, and then I didn't have anything for 45 minutes, and then I had a 90-minute massage, so an hour and a half. And that's all I had the whole day. And it just, like, yesterday, Tuesday, and today, Wednesday, well, probably now it's already been turned into Thursday. By the time it uploads, it'll be midnight or past midnight. But, I had really shitty 2 days. Like, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are crap days, but Saturdays and Sundays are better days. And so, I don't know. I just, when I start to leave, I'm going to cut down my hours and just have it where I don't work Tuesday, Wednesday. I only work Saturday and Sunday. And then the majority of the time I'll work somewhere else. And then by the time I'm done or something like that, I'm just gonna I'll eventually leave, but I'll let people know and be like, hey, if you, I work here now, and if you would, and I mean, legally, it's actually more illegal because you're taking away people's business. But I'm just gonna let people know, hey, I'm gonna be working here now. I'm leaving this place and everything. And if they want to come and find me, I will leave it up to them. But he just has a lot of bull crap. Like I said, the schedule, how they schedule it, now the vacation thing, the scheduling of our hours in our days of the week that are our shift. And yeah, like he said, oh, you can work 5 days. And I'm like, I'm not working 5 days. I'm only working 4. That's my limit. And I made it seem like it's as of right now, but that's bullcrap. I'm not working 5 days a week. And in order to be full time, I would have to work 6 days. I'm not working 6 days a week. And like I said, certain days, like he doesn't have a lot of people in the morning. He only has so many rooms, okay? He has 2 couples rooms. He has 2 rooms that are used by estheticians and massage therapists, okay? So that's 4 rooms that. And then he has another room, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He actually has 12 rooms in total. 12 rooms. But he's working on this one room, and it's been over a month. He takes his sweet ass time making up the room, fixing it for the flooring, and adding the other stuff. We had people done paving the new parking lot, and it took I think it took like 2 days. And then they came one more time to just fix something, but that was like, it wasn't very much. It took them 2 days. It was either 2 or like 3 days to break everything up, to even stuff out, to pave it, to paint it. And it's taken him months to do a room. It's just bullcrap. I mean, and then, but he still has 11 rooms. He still has 11 rooms where that gives you, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You can have 13 people working. Two people in each couple room. And then everybody else. In the 11 rooms that he has. Granted, there's a few that are crap, but still, everyone could be working in every single room. You could have 13 people working at the same time. Now, it all depends about their schedule, but I'm just saying, on some days, he has a lot of people that work mornings, but then he doesn't have a lot of people that work nights. If people were working from the afternoon to the night, he'd still have room. He would. But the problem is that they have it where you change rooms like constantly. If people just stayed in the rooms that they were given, and the only thing that they would have to do is, if there were couples, that was the only time you would change rooms, and someone would take your room and yada yada. Okay? You could have it that way. But no, they don't do it that way. So, it's just it's a pain in the butt, because it's hard. And then I was just told recently from the little site that we use or the app that we use to talk to each other, don't use as many towels unless it's requested. And it's like, I'm gonna make 3 towels for every client I have. Because it depends on if I decide to use 3 or 2, or maybe I just use 1. But rather have enough for every client, so I don't have to keep making a whole bunch and then wait for them to get warm. I don't freaking listen. I'm not gonna listen. No offense. But if he's also gonna get upset about laundry, guess what? I do laundry too. I fill up the oil bottles that we have, and that gets filled, and I put the essential oils for the ones that it's like color coded and stuff. I'll clean up a place. I will wash the laundry, And I'll take laundry that are in the baskets, put them in. I'll start laundry. I'll start the dryers. I take them out. I fold them. We all do that. And we fold them and put them away. So I'm doing all these other freaking jobs. And no offense, but he has nothing to complain about. You're going to complain that I made a whole bunch of hot towels for clients and I'll use some? I'm going to use however many I see fit. I'm going to make however many I want, because I don't know how my schedule is going to be. And it changes. It fluctuates all the time. But I'm not playing this game. I'm not doing it. It's just like, when you think about it, it's a lot of bullshit. I'm not going to work 6 days a week just so I can be considered full time. I'm not going to have that. I think it's bullshit that I have to have someone cover my shift if I want to take a vacation. Or, even if I'm sick, guess what? You're going to lose out on money, because people who are working for you are going to be so exhausted that you're going to break them. And then they're not going to be able to do shit for you because their body doesn't work. Because they worked and worked and worked and worked and didn't get time off that they needed to take care of themselves. That's your fault. That's not my problem. That's your problem. He's worried about people working only 6-hour shifts. Guess what? Then everybody would have to work 6 days a week. Guess what? That doesn't give you any room then for people to work. Because you're having too many people work at the same time. You're not going to have enough rooms. And that's your fault because of how you're doing it. So I'm just saying, I'm tired of this bullshit, and I'm looking for a place, and my dad wants to go camping and stuff like that. So I'm going to do my best to hold out until then. And then when it comes to camping trip, I'm going to peace out. Be like, thank you. Thanks, no thanks, but I am going. Appreciate it. Goodbye. Because I'm not... that's only if I don't have anyone to cover my shift. And if no one decides to cover my shift or anything like that, then I'm just going to go ahead and just say, I'm not going to even say this is my 2 weeks. I'm going to just say, hey, at this time, I can't be working right now. And this is me quitting because I cannot, I can't work for you any longer. I'll be cordial and everything and respectful, but the real reason is it's bullshit, and I don't agree with it. But it's something you put up with until you can find somewhere else. I honestly would just like to have people help me out and whatnot, and I would have my own place, and people could do whatever the fuck they want, man. I'm not even joking. People could I would just make sure that there's no bullshit of the seniority thing. I would make sure that everybody was able to have the same amount of clients. I would have it where people were able to block off a lunch. But I'm just saying, like, if I had my way, I would do things a lot different. I know I would need a lot of help and I may have to change things, but I would definitely make sure to have meetings about it and I'd let people know. But whatever, I've been talking for way too long, but I just wanted to tell you about stuff that's going on, work related so far. Anyways, there you go. Have a good night. Bye.